Welcome back, Legumies, to a new installment of Mission to D6. And welcome, listeners. Thanks for being here. We are once again diving into the mystical, enchanted world of ancient Teluria. A quick recap, we've got Allie back with us, playing Dwayne. Who remembers what happened in the last episode?
Not a clue.
Ah, come on.
We came back from our first adventure.
Yes.
Slaying of goblins.
Usually how a second episode works.
We were gifted a number of magical items from the townspeople for
Yes.
helping.
I got like a 5% chance of a door.
Of opening a door.
You really were disappointed in that. I'm telling you, that's going to come in handy, that key.
It's a low chance.
I mean, statistically, you only have to try it 20 times before it works.
Yeah, okay.
Larry got a YOLO coin.
YOLO.
Yep. We're going to see that coin flip a lot, I think. Dwayne, you have leveled up because of your experience killing things.
Should I be celebrating that?
You should. You should.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a world that rewards violence.
Good.
So I rolled for you. You now have 27 hit points. So write that into your character sheet. Keep a note of that for next time you're killing things.
I just wrote YOLO all over mine.
Cool.
That's good, right?
Yeah, that's all you really need to know.
Weirdly, you did that before you had the YOLO coin.
Yeah, I did that when it started.
Just to remind yourself of your policy.
Also, just real quick, Dwayne, you now have a couple of new abilities. You have Danger Sense, which means that you have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects you can see, like traps and spells. And you also have Reckless Attack, which I really like, which is that your attacks have advantage, but attacks against you also have advantage. So you can choose to, roll 2 d20s and take the better of the two, but it also means for that attack you are anyone attacking you also has advantage against you.
Okay.
Which I think is fun. So you leveled up and you headed to the fairly bustling, for this corner of the world, crossroads of Spothpot's Junction, where there is a tavern, the Prancing Poodle, where local adventurers and magic users and thieves and ne'er-do-wells will meet up and recruit each other for quests and whatnot. And you met up with a wizard, Glorifficus Stingswallow.
And he tested us with a puzzle box.
Yes, an intriguing, if a little bit overeager wizard.
He's goofy.
Yeah,
He's goofy.
He sucks a little.
He wanted to recruit you for what he called an adventure, and you all have agreed to it. And so Glorifficus Stingswallow has invited you back to his cabin to learn more about the adventure. You guys are going to stay over at the Prancing Poodle and shall head to his cabin the next morning at first light. Anything else from the last session we need to recap for Allie, for Dwayne? Maybe the item that you found in the crate.
Oh, yeah, like an orb that has somebody in there.
A black orb that is the deepest black that anyone has ever seen, that in which Petra saw a tall man staring back at her.
But it wasn't someone she recognized.
She didn't recognize the person. She wasn't too bothered by it.
Yeah. So is there anything else you want to do in the tavern before you retire to your beds?
Take a group photo.
A what?
A portrait, group portrait, sorry.
Oh. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sit for a portrait. Sure, I have 2 hours.
So great. Okay. So you you ask around at the bar, and there's a sort of there's
Is there
bar.
a painter here? Any painters?
Yes, any modestly sized tavern should have a portraiture artist nearby.
And we want something naturalistic. I don't want to get expression-y. I want this to be legit, okay?
Yes.
No screwing around.
Right.
I don't want what that last portraitist did, where they did my head all bigger than my body, and like I was kicking a soccer ball.
Right.
I hated that.
Never go back to the shores of Jersey.
Yeah.
So there's a sort of old busted looking bard over in the corner, and he's been playing a bunch of instruments, none of which he plays very well. And when he hears you guys asking about a portrait, he puts his instruments away and brings out sort of a shoddy easel and some charcoal. Just sit still. You're moving too much.
Oh, you started.
Wow. Oh, he's made quite a lot of progress, actually.
Wow.
Rather efficient.
actually pretty good.
It's one unbroken line. The guy doesn't take a break.
Wow.
He's sweating profusely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody help me get him a drink.
Keeps the paints wet with his own perspiration.
It's charcoal.
Smart.
He has wet coughs.
Wow. A wet charcoal painter.
This
Sort of a morose portrait of us in a lot of ways.
this old busted bard, his name is Otis Porks, and he's because most of the light in the inn is emanating from the fireplace. He's positioned himself right in front of the fireplace, so you're getting sort of the most direct light for his art, and he's so hot. And he just seems to be working so hard.
So do you mean temperature, or is he like smoking? He's an absolute smoke
He's
show.
painting us while he's shirtless, he is.
Yeah, I mean he's sweaty. I mean I guess it sort of depends on your type.
Busted bar.
Yeah, he's busted.
You can be hot and busted, guys.
If you like really thick.
Grizzled, you know.
Name someone who's hot and busted.
You can have a hot body and a busted face, you know.
Well,
Wow.
A butter visage.
Yeah, thank you. I was like, and book it. We call that a jiggly once more time.
A butter visage.
Yes.
Very funny.
Larry loves that joke.
I love that.
The best way to describe Otis Porks is basically like if you drew ironically he's an artist, but if you drew like a cartoon of a guy and you had to do like a squiggly line for his hair, that's sort of what all of his body hair kind of looks like. It's like
He's like Charlie Brown.
really large
with body
hairs. He has body hair, but the individual hairs are sort of bigger than you think they should be. They're sort of comical.
Otis is. I love his art makes him hotter, I think, and his sweat.
I do like a big hair.
One big hair.
I love a hair you gotta take a couple whacks at with a razor, you know? You can't just do it in one clean swipe.
So you're standing there sort of trying to decide whether he's hot in a,
We're discussing this aloud while he's painting.
Yeah.
All right, group. Would you or would you not discuss?
I would never. It would be betrayal to
Absolutely.
my oath to
But
Rhoda
certainly you can
Sunlighter.
admire a little bit.
Well, I can admire, but I cannot partake.
Okay.
If Gigli and Otis Porks were locked in the same dungeon for long enough, I would partake.
You say that about everybody, Jiggly.
I think it's technically true.
Good answer.
Eventually, they're the most beautiful person around.
I love that.
I only have eyes for Larry.
Oh,
Why
that's
are your eyes shut?
that's right.
shut.
Don't
Surely
close
that
your
cannot be
eyes
true.
and say that, babe.
I only see Larry.
Wait, you're
Wow.
facing the fire.
I emanate a certain heat that is reminiscent of a flame.
I'm finished. So Otis Porks turns the easel around, and you see a surprisingly like delicate and sort of gentle portrayal of the five of you. You've each got a lot going on in your eyes. There's a lot of you can see the camaraderie in this monochromatic charcoal sketch.
We're all holding hands.
Yeah, it's,
And sitting on each other's laps.
yeah.
A lap circle. Very hard to physically accomplish.
That's beautiful.
He rolls up the parchment and hands it over to you guys, and goes back to. He picks up some drum and kind of starts beating on it and singing a really obnoxious song.
Do we pay him?
He hasn't asked.
I know, but it's weirdly good, the wet charcoal.
I'm crying. That's how much I love it.
He has like a hat. He has like a hat out in front of his instrument, so maybe he's accepting some gratuity.
What if we give him the orb so we don't have to deal with it?
Okay.
We cannot forswear our sacred duty to the orb.
Think we can. Book it is a wild card.
It's almost like Bookit doesn't want to be here on some
In some level.
Well, I mean, if Bookett thinks that's what the portrait is worth, 1 to 1.
Interesting choice. Go ahead. Yeah, that's what you want to do.
I don't feel good about it.
You know, it has sort of a YOLO energy of like, let's give this
YOLO.
burden to a
Wait.
stranger.
Wait! Important update. We're trying to get the orb into the hat, but the orb is pushing back.
Oh,
We got a second DM here.
having second
Yeah,
thoughts.
same.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing.
Listen,
No?
should we not have a book it hold the orb? It feels a little reckless from
Yes, perhaps it's best if I.
Honestly, amazed she still has it.
I had meat this morning. Okay, it's my honeymoon.
Oh
Yes.
no!
We did
Book
get
it's
up
off the
early.
wagon.
Wow.
You had it this morning before you even got to the tavern.
Yeah, we had a bottomless mead brunch. It was crazy. So much
Hearing that
sweet,
actually just gives me a headache.
very sweet.
I shall take the orb.
So you roll up the parchment. Who's taking that, by the way? The portrait.
The portrait.
You're taking it, Jiggly?
Sure.
No.
Oh.
Rhodos is taking it.
No, he's taking the
No,
orb.
no.
Rhodos.
You mean Quariel?
The name is Quariel,
I mean, Clara.
Paladin of Rhodos the Sunlight.
Has everyone fallen off the wagon? You guys are all in Medanon, and now you're all.
I would never partake of mead.
Can we give it to Rhodos?
His name is Quariel.
No, I want to give it to Rhodos, the god of this. I want to give it to the
Rhodos
sun
would never
itself.
accept an orb so black as this. Rhodos would obliterate something this dark.
Wow, I'm so angry. I want Rhodos to keep a portrait so Rhodos remembers us.
I should remind you, if we sacrifice this portrait to Rhodos, it will catch a flame immediately.
Oh, you just burn stuff?
I have a special amulet I use to sacrifice things to Rhodos. He pulls out like a magnifying glass.
That does
Few-
look very special.
Few objects can survive his withering gaze.
Oh, the ants have scattered immediately.
Yes, they fear his light. Run, ants, run!
Oh man, these night ants out on the prowl.
I, Gigli, will take the portrait.
Yes, don't bother me. I'm working on my night ants.
Working on my night ants.
All right. So the night winds
We
down.
haven't gone to bed yet.
We haven't done anything. We haven't played the game at all.
That's the thing, man.
We
This
rolled
is the
0
game.
dice.
It's been the game the whole time.
We almost threw away the only part of the game we have.
You almost tipped a walk-on character with the MacGuffin. All right, so you guys head up to your various rooms. 6 rooms, I guess.
No, we share. Book it.
Okay, so Larry and Bookit are staying in the same room.
Well, I will be in the beds, and you can be on the opposite side.
You said the beds. Multiple beds. You're going to be in the
I will
multiple...
be on
She
both
lays
the beds.
diagonal across 2 beds. And I sleep in the sink.
Wow.
I don't know if you ever heard this before, but I'm sort of working on my night moves. in a
Yeah,
lot of ways.
great, good. How's that going? So you head off to sleep in the prancing poodle. You sleep great. So you all meet in the common area the next morning, and Glorifficus is delighted to see you. Yes, good. Good morning to you. Let our adventure begin. Are we ready to depart?
Yep, we had some mead to start the day. Me and my bride.
Already?
Still you drink mead in the morning after seeing the results of last night?
Mead in the morning, mead in the morning.
Oh,
mead
no.
in the morning, yum, yum, yum.
It's the foundation of our marriage, guys.
Oh, that is not good.
I'm with the
Well,
paladin.
it's important to have things in common.
Fair enough. Well, if we are ready, let us leave. So you guys head out towards Glorificus's cabin. He tells you it's about a mile or mile and a half, so you guys are on the road for half an hour. As you're walking along the road to the north, you notice a small animal in the edge of the woods that seems to be following you. And as you head up the road, this animal gets kind of closer and closer, jumping from tree to tree, and you see that it's a tiny flying squirrel. And it sort of seems to be looking at Dwayne and getting closer and closer to him. And finally, this little squirrel runs out and jumps up right onto Dwayne's shoulder. Dwayne, Allie, in lieu of a magical item from the townsfolk back in West Clamley, I am bestowing upon you a little animal friend,
A pet.
a little pet. who confers almost no benefit at all, except you love it so much that if anything happens to it, if any danger or damage befalls it at all, you will fly into a deadly rage, which is it will give you an extra +2 to any attacks. It is a free rage. You have rage as one of your abilities, which means advantage on strength checks and saves, and a +2 bonus on strength-based melee damage, and
+2.
half damage from bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. It's incredibly powerful. But with this little squirrel, if anything happens to the squirrel, if it takes damage at all, you get a free rage, which means you get a second one for the day, and it's a +4 bonus on strength-based melee attacks instead of +2. So that's your level 2 magical item there. It is basically a tragedy that will confer a great benefit to the party. So you hope it doesn't happen, but if it does, watch out. Also, that effect only applies to the person who attacked the squirrel.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Fair.
we can't squeeze the little head off of that thing.
No, unless you want Dwayne to actually kill you. Then
Kill
you
you.
can. Yeah.
Will do. Now, obviously, Dwayne, enamored immediately, pulls the nut from a pocket. Didn't know that Dwayne always kept nuts in his pockets. Feeds it to the squirrel. And then he says, I will hug him, and I will love him, and I will call him George.
Great. Perfect. This is exactly what we want. You guys head up the road. Every, maybe 200 or 300 yards, you're passing maybe a little farm or a little cabin or something like that. It's pretty sparsely populated, but there's cabins and houses here and there. And as you're wandering through this peaceful wooded area, you have a chance to reflect on all sorts of things. Things like your personal finances.
Sure. Yes, very important.
There are all sorts of financial pitfalls being an adventurer. First of all, it's feast or famine. You're always on the search for your next gig. You don't know how much you might get for, rooting out a coven of evil witches or slaughtering a bunch of tree gnomes or whatever. But also, think about Dwayne's grocery budget. Think about how much debt Larry probably has. Think about Petra's skincare routine. My point is, it's easy to lose track of where your money's going in this medieval age of automatic payments and automatic renewals and streaming services, which for those of you on Telluride is, somebody comes to your house with like one of those ribbon streamers and does dances for you, which is great. It helps fend off the darkness for a little while. And everybody's going to be talking about it the next day at the well or whatever. So it's important for your mental health. But my point is those costs can add up. That's why it's important to keep track of where your money's going. Our recommendation here at D6, Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. And Rocket Money has a great app that comes with it, which consolidates your checking, your savings, your loans, and your investments into a single dashboard to give you and other users of the app a clear view of your financial picture. It doesn't give other people a picture of your financial... Everybody gets their own. You get it. It also lets you make automated savings deposits that grow towards goals with adjustable amounts and frequency, and gives you a set-it-and-forget-it approach to growing your savings. If you happen to be an adventurer, thousands of years before the advent of... a handheld mobile device, then you're out of luck. But for all the rest of you, let Rocket Money help you reach your financial goals faster. Join at rocketmoney.com/Zix. That's rocketmoney.com/ZYXX, rocketmoney.com/Zix. So you continue walking, and about 3/4 of a mile up the road, Glorifficus shows you sort of a path that leads off into kind of the edge of the wood. So you take this kind of branching path off into the woods, and you go maybe a 1/4 mile into the woods, and Glorifficus stops and looks around a little bit suspiciously. He turns around to you and he says, quickly, into the bushes, prepare for battle. So you guys need to see if you're caught flat-footed by this ambush. So everybody give me the passive perception that you've got.
I'm 11.
Okay, so 11. Larry, what's yours?
12.
13.
13 for...
I'm also 11.
Oh, 11.
Okay.
Shocking that Dwayne's would be 13.
Well, you're tall. You can see above everybody's heads.
Think about that.
That must be what it's like to live as Jeremy on a regular basis.
Jeremy perception.
Very perceptive. Oh no.
So,
The evil laugh
Yes.
you just had.
What's happening?
okay. So, you suddenly see a number of figures emerging from the woods on the sides of the trail. There's a tall, sort of gaunt. He's like 7 feet tall. He's sort of creepy. He's got like these long, flowing red robes, totally bald, red eyes. He comes out and instead of being stealthy, he sort of trips a little bit, stumbles over himself, and collects himself. And there's like 4 other guys with him who are coming out behind him, and they kind of look at each other like, "Oh shit, what's happening?" And he does not succeed in surprising you, but he points a long, bony finger at Glorifficus, and he screams in this sort of creepy, high-pitched wail. He says, "Cassidi Mossborn, you shall pay for your deceit and wickedness."
You know this Stumbledore?
Stumbledore, great, perfect. And Glorifficus turns around and looks at you, and he's pale, and he says, "I'm sorry, my friends, flee if you must." And he turns around and raises his staff.
Flee if we must.
Also, what did he
and,
call you?
There's no time. There's no time now. He raises his staff, and as he is about to attack, you are surprised by another beast.
Oh, okay.
A giant bird of prey, a giant eagle, swoops in and attacks Glorifficus. He makes 2 attacks, one with his beak and one with his talons.
Oh, everybody protect your squirrel.
Good advice.
Protect
Julie.
your squirrels if you got them. The giant eagle swoops in, and his talons outstretched tries to grab Glorifficus's head, but misses. It almost seems like he should have gotten his hat. His talons kind of go through where his hat would be, and misses him.
Not entirely eagle-eyed, is he?
No. But he also swoops back around and tries to attack him again with his talons, and that one does hit.
Well, it's a good thing we never really established a close relationship with this character.
Right.
That is a 1d6 plus 3. Okay, 7 damage to Glorifficus. So now, everybody roll for initiative.
Gigli has rolled a 4 with a -1.
Oh no.
Gigli will be acting tomorrow.
7 plus 1, 8.
Okay,
13 even.
17 plus 3, so 20.
okay.
Good Lord, Larry.
Oh, wait,
17
sorry.
plus 3?
Yeah.
So I'm 4 plus 3, 7.
Okay.
Okay, all right, jeez.
There we go.
Dwayne?
14 plus 1, 15.
Okay. Glorifficus is a 19 plus
Yeah, he's already left.
2. So, Glorifficus is up first, and he casts a Sorcerer's Burst. It's a plus 7 to hit. He's going to cast that at the guy who screamed at you, the sort of tall, creepy dude.
Yes.
Now, there was a tall man in the orb, just saying.
He points his staff at this creepy guy. A sort of jet of green energy sort of comes out. All right, so that's 12 poison damage on this guy.
Poison.
And he sort of reels back. Ah! All right, now next is Book It.
What?
So, just to give you an idea, 15 feet in front of you, there is this tall guy with his red robes and red eyes. He sort of has a gray skin. He's about 7 feet tall.
Gray.
And he's wielding this ornate staff. And behind him are 4 normal-sized guys in red and white robes. They each have like a small, like a mace and like a wand in their other hand. And the eagle has kind of wheeled around. It's still in midair, but it's kind of banking around, and it's going to turn and make another attack at you guys. So that's where everybody's at.
Can I do the Ray of Frost?
Yeah. Who do you want to cast it at?
The big guy.
The big guy. Great. Okay.
Poison
So-
and then frost.
Yeah.
The old 1-2 punch.
Bad combo.
Great. So go ahead and roll your d20, and that you're going to add plus 5 to hit.
a 15 plus.
15
5.
plus 5.
quite
Okay,
good.
that's a hit. Great. So
You deal 1d8 cold damage.
1d8 cold damage. Yep. Go roll a d8.
6.
Okay. Wow. Great.
Also,
So
the chill of the ray of frost inhibits his movement.
yes. So he's covered in frost as well as poison now, and he shrieks at a slightly different pitch than the first time. Next is these 4 robed dudes who all ready their attacks. So the first one is going to cast Radiant Flame at Glorifficus. That's a miss. The second one casts Radiant Flame. That's a miss. The third one casts Radiant Flame. That's a miss.
What the?
And the fourth one does hit.
Almost
That's
like
a
they don't know what they're doing.
That's a
Very
1d4.
bad. Good job.
Bunch of bad whiz.
So that does 4 radiant damage to Glorifficus. These blinding rays of light come out of their palms, and all of them sort of go wide, except one which hits Glorifficus and kind of knocks him back.
Glorificus, if you don't, make it, do you want to tell us now where the treasure is and stuff? Or, no pressure.
Or the nature of this quest that
Just-
we're here on.
just say-
Who this wizard is. Anything.
Or like who hurt you? Because clearly there's something internal going on.
Tight-lipped.
That revealed little.
All right, Dwayne is next.
Where is the eagle right now?
The eagle is sort of
Has the eagle landed?
The eagle has not landed. The eagle is still swooping up, sort of up to your left. He's maybe like 20, 25 feet in the air.
Okay, cool. I want to use my javelin on the eagle.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right.
Yes.
Great. So, go ahead and roll a d20.
Okay, I gotta sit up for this. Hold on.
Ooh, it's gotten serious.
Aha!
Oh, wait. Normal range is 30 feet. Yeah, I think that's probably in normal range. Okay, so what did you roll?
An 18.
Ooh, baby.
18, and that's with your plus 5 to hit?
No, then plus 5 would be 23.
Ooh, then that's
Woo! Yeah, you're going to get that eagle. All right, so go ahead and roll 1d6 plus 3
Okay,
piercing
hold on.
damage.
Gotta find her in my bag. 1 second. 5.
5, okay.
My strength bonus is 3.
Wow.
Okay.
Strong.
So 8.
So your javelin goes into one of the eagle's enormous wings. It sort of gives a screech, grabs it with its teeth, and snaps it in half and spits it to the ground, backs up a little bit, and then takes another dive.
rude.
Damn.
It was a pretty good hit. It's just the eagle's body is the size of a horse. It probably has like a 20-foot wingspan. It's an enormous eagle. So the javelin pierced its wing, which is probably painful, but is not lethal.
Aim for the heart, land amongst the wings, as they say.
Love that song.
Ah, yes.
This is not an expression common. but
Favorite
yes.
poets.
Rest in peace, Quariel. No, what was it? Winston's character.
Excuse me.
Wow. Bad omen coming from Sheffield. R.I.P., my man.
What is this wizardry?
Your turn.
She's in the school of divination.
I said nothing. I said nothing.
Oh, speaking of which, book it. You got to roll your 2
Oh, yeah, that's a
d20s
good
for
point,
your
actually.
divination for the day.
Hold on. Okay. 6
6, okay.
and 10.
Oh, not great.
I think the mead interfere with it.
Okay, great. So, Quariel, what's your plan?
You know what? I will throw a sacred flame at just to compound frost, acid, and then also flame,
Great, perfect.
just to really rub it in there. Let me see here. Sacred flame. I whip it, and then that guy has to do a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
The DC is 13.
Okay, 18 is my...
Okay,
18
then he
is-
gets out of the way of my flame.
Okay. You send your sacred flame, and even though he's slowed down by the frost, he's still able to lean away.
Rhodos' justice is swift, but not always swift enough.
Great. So,
Oh, wow.
Yes, it is great. It is great indeed.
Is it great? This felt's not great on that.
Then I am an imperfect instrument for his justice.
The sorcerer watches the fireball go by you and bores his red eyes into you. And he says, "You, paladin, have fallen for this charlatan's lies as well, and it shall be your undoing." And he casts Sacred Flame at you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Very well.
What?
Save DC is DC 11 plus 3 to hit, so 14.
Okay. Nope, I'm going to take that fire damage.
Oh, no. Okay. 4.
Great Rhodos. May this pain render me a more perfect instrument of your justice.
You're hit square in the chest plate with a blast of light from this sorcerer, and now it's Larry's turn.
All right. We gotta get this sorcerer, you know?
Indeed we do,
You
Larry.
know?
Larry, I do know.
You do know, right? You're feeling that. Here, take
Yes.
it. You sit down for a hot sec here.
No,
Yeah.
I'm
I'll
okay.
just
I'm
jump
all
in.
right.
Hey, you want me to take some Rhodos juice and get this guy?
Rhodos juice.
Can you do that? Yeah, give me some of that Rhodos juice so I can detect this guy.
Is it more mead?
1 second, babe. I'll pour you in 1 second.
I actually, were it my turn, I could cast guidance on you to give you a slight edge, but I have already used my turn. So.
Let's get the rapier out and go at this wizard.
Okay. You're going to run up to him and do a melee attack then.
Yeah.
If you
Okay.
do well on this, Larry, you get to sleep on the carpet.
Wow.
Does that add a +1 in motivation? Alden?
No, that's not how it works. So you want to roll a d20 or you want to flip that YOLO coin? Justin?
Ew.
Ooh.
You can only use it once a day, remember.
Oh, yeah. I'll save it for the next round. We got to kill this eagle, too. I'll roll d20.
Okay.
We got 20.
Wow, natural 20.
Oh, baby.
Hell yeah.
All right, well, there you go.
Okay.
Okay, so,
Rogue Knight, baby.
Good night, baby.
You'd roll the attack twice and then add your normal modifiers. Oof. No,
But
it's not like advantage. You get both.
2 damage rolls, yeah.
Okay,
Whoa.
so Larry, with your rapier, you get 1d8 plus 3, but that's a critical hit, so it's 2d8 plus 3.
8
Oof.
and 1.
Okay? So 8 plus 1 plus 3. So that's 12?
Yep.
So you dart up to the sorcerer with your rapier drawn. You stab him all the way through the first time. Pull it out, stab him all the way through the second time.
Twice. Double stabby.
Damn.
Great Rhodos.
And he
What a blow.
he grabs the rapier and pulls it out and throws it on the ground and looks at you.
What
And
the?
he says, "You can never kill me, halfling. I am on a righteous errand."
Errand?
Errand?
Wow.
Little chores?
Wow.
Are you doing laundry?
Are you buying butter?
I would say at this point we all look to our wizard and ask, anything you'd like to tell us now?
Yeah.
Seems like you could perhaps share some details.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
All right, Gigli is next.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
Now that's a warrior.
Yeah.
That's a warrior.
Yes, Gigli's famous battle cry. Oh, boy.
Right.
Okay, so the eagle has taken a
Javelin to the wing.
javelin to the wing, but it seems fine. This guy has taken 2 rapier stabs and doesn't care at all.
Poison and frost.
And
Poison, frost, and he's got 4 minions who are undamaged, and Stingswallow has been bludgeoned by the eagle so far, right?
He also was hit with one of the.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
Ooh. Beware, should he intone it a 3rd time.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to swing
Low,
my
sweet
battle
chariot.
axe at his neck, and I'm going to use
the
lucky
sorcerer?
feet.
The
yeah,
the
and I'm going to actually, well, if I can, I'm 4'3",
Okay. Yep.
and I'm gonna use lucky feet.
Okay. Great. You roll 2 d20s and then take the higher of the 2.
Okay. Here's the first one, a 6.
Okay.
The second one is A 12. +5 to hit, so that's 17.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a hit. So that is
1d10 +2 when wielding with 2 hands.
D10 plus 2, yep.
All right, and 3 + 2 is 5.
5. So you run up to the sorcerer, you take a big swing, and the axe lodges in his side, and he falls to his knees, and he points his finger at you, and he says,
You can think about it if you.
He points his finger at you, Jiggly, and he says, Cassidy Mossborn's lies shall be the end of all of you! And collapses, and in a flash of red light, his body sort of disintegrates, and just the robes are left on the ground.
Classic wizard thing.
Yep.
No corpse.
Cheaper burial, though.
You are still very much in the middle of the fight. Next is the eagle, who comes around, and and he attacks. He's going to attack Jiggly. What's your armor class, Jiggly?
16.
Ooh, so he swoops by you and misses with his talons, and kind of banks up again.
Deal with it, big bird.
We're back to Glorifficus. So Glorifficus shakes off his radiant damage from before and turns his attention to the eagle.
Let's see. Says some stuff about why we're here. Talks about
Perhaps.
what's going on.
He already told you can run away. He's already given you
That
permission
doesn't
to flee.
answer anything.
I say we throw out this orb and turn right back round.
Bucket's trying to go to bed.
Alone.
Of course, the hangovers.
Hangovers.
So he is going to cast lightning bolt on the eagle.
A real full-throated shout of a spell.
And that's a spell slot, so it hits every time.
Lightning bolt? Yeah.
Yeah, so Glorificus points his staff, and an enormous crackling bolt of lightning jumps out of it and hits the eagle.
The eagle can make a dex save, but he still will take half damage even if it succeeds.
Yes, okay, great. So the eagle has...
Uh-oh.
Has fallen.
The eagle is banking up to take another pass at attacking you, but because he's sort of showing his back, the broad side of him, the lightning bolt hits him full on.
Oh boy. Never turn your back on a wizard.
And this enormous lightning bolt just shoots straight through the middle of this enormous eagle. Oh man, that's a lot of power.
The lightning bolt is not a casual spell.
8d6.
Yep.
5, 6.
Wow.
The lightning bolt shoots right through him. The eagle is in the middle of banking and just, like an airplane stalling out, just takes out a couple of trees on the way down, and the eagle is completely done.
Cooked.
Next is...
Damn. Ooh, so we're having lunch early.
I was going to say, Dwayne the Orc Johnson, you may be interested in recovering that particular crash.
Yes. We got jerk eagle for lunch today.
So, Book It, you're next.
What? All right, I'm doing them daggers. You know, why not?
Daggers, you're just going to dagger these...
Do them daggers.
You're going to dagger these dudes.
Do them daggers?
Sorry, is that on your sheet, Bucket?
Yeah, dagger.
Book It, you have so many spells. What
What am I looking at?
For spells, you have Color Spray, you have Magic Missile, you have Shield, and you have Sleep.
Let's do sleep.
Could sleep them.
She cast it on herself.
Okay, great. All right, who are you going to cast?
The eagle.
The eagle's dead.
No, the eagle's dead.
The eagle he's sleeping forever.
Who's left?
All four of the sort of sorcerer's acolytes.
Junior wizards.
And only can do one. They all can't sleep together.
I think you get like a...
That's a different spell.
Well, you get like a ball, and it's like anyone within the ball has to beat a wisdom save or they sleep.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's do that.
cast that?
Ball 'em.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Each creature of your choice in a 5-foot radius sphere. So that's 2 of them. They're not that close together. So you can put 2 of them to sleep. They must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Spell save DC 13.
Okay, so they have to do a wisdom save better than a 13.
Okay.
But these are like thugs, so I don't know how wise they are.
Oh, they're wise.
Oh.
So
They're
DC
not
13.
thugs, they are wise guys.
Oh, well, then we are in trouble.
Okay, you cast this blurry blob of magic at them, and there's a sort of sphere that opens up, and one of them sort of dodges out of the way and is not put to sleep. The other one falls to the ground. His mace falls on the ground next to him, and he is asleep.
Hooray!
Nice work, book it.
The other 3 guys are all going to roll now. All 3 of them are going to cast Radiant Flame at Glorifficus. Okay, 1. All right. So, 2 of these hit Glorifficus for quite a bit of damage. Glorifficus is knocked back on his heels, but he throws his cloak about him and regains his stance and is ready to go. Next is Dwayne. So all the eagle is dead and the sorcerer is dead. Everybody that's left are the 4 acolytes who are all undamaged, except one of them is sleeping.
My javelin has been snapped into by the bird.
You probably
I
have
guess-
more than one javelin. Because typically, like, if you look at the top of your second page where it says equipment and treasure.
Yep, you have 5 javelins.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
So you could
okay,
keep-
what are the odds that I could shish kebab all remaining 3 guys?
Do it!
They are spread out in front of you, so you wouldn't be able to do that with the javelin, but you do have your great axe, which allows you to
I think
hit
I was
2
like, I could just do the great axe, which has the melee.
the cleave.
Yeah, you get the cleave.
Yeah. Attack a second target within.
You want the 2 awake guys or the awake and the sleep guy?
Oh God, the 2 awake guys.
Should we kill the sleeping guy first?
Yikes! No,
That's fucked up.
Easy target.
I
easy
can't do
target.
that. I give my little squirrel a kissy kiss, and then I say, "Watch this." Okay, I rolled a 12.
Plus your
Yeah.
So that's
It's
7.
plus 5 to hit.
Okay,
17.
and then roll
Yeah.
it again for the cleave.
Yeah, now this is the cleave attack.
11.
Plus 5.
Okay, great.
16. Yeah.
So that's So you hit on both of those.
And then 1d12 plus 3 for slashing damage.
Oof.
And that one is 6 or 9. If the
It usually will
period
have a
is
little
the
line
line below it
where the
means-
bottom is.
Mine has a little dot.
That's a
That's-
9 then.
That's a 9.
Okay.
So that's 9 plus 3, so that's 12
So
for
it's
the
12
first
damage.
one.
12. One moment.
Yep.
8.
So you hit the first one for 12 and the second one for 8. Your axe goes entirely through one of the acolytes, and as you swing it around, you then bring it down on the other one. It lops off his arm, but he is technically still alive. And unfortunately, the arm you chopped off is not the arm he's holding his mace.
That's
in.
holding his.
Yeah.
Wow, it's tough.
Cruel irony.
Yeah.
As
Definitely-
it goes.
Although,
Tough
unlike
hench.
the sorcerer, he is very upset about what you've just done. he is very affected by what you have done to him. Okay, so next is Quariel.
Yes. So it's just like henchmen remaining? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And there's, what, 1 dead, 1 sleep.
1 dead, 1 sleep, 1 very, very sad. Yep.
Okay. I will draw the ray of Rhodos. Bring justice to these ruffians.
These guys straight up look like priests, by the way.
Hilarious.
Yes, but clearly not priests of Rhodos the Sunlighter. I would recognize them instantly.
Of course.
Who knows what dark god they serve?
You know all the priests of Rhodos? Like, you know them by, like, hey, it's
Well,
Jerry.
the iconography. Larry, surely you see me garbed in this raiment with symbols of Rhodos all over.
I thought you meant you knew everyone's name, and now you're like...
Do not be ridiculous. The agents of Rhodos are all over this great world.
So if someone's wearing a shirt you recognize, you're like, my man.
Yes, I would say, I would not say my man, but I would say, ho.
All of those shirts say no fear.
Yeah. Yes, or they're wearing a shirt with a big dog on it.
It says, hold my trophy while I kiss your girlfriend. And that's,
Yes,
you're
exactly.
like, now that's my man.
I have rolled a 15 with the ray of Rhodos.
Oof, okay, great. And who are you attacking? The guy who without the arm?
Yeah, maybe with the guy without the arm. He deserves a swift end.
The justice of Rhodos is mercy.
Yes,
Okay.
many have said this.
All right, what's your damage?
The damage will be 6.
Oh,
Rest well, my friend.
you chop.
Gentle priest.
You stab him through with the Ray of Rhodos. This acolyte falls to the ground. All right, so who's next? Larry.
Yes. Get out that rapier and let's go get the awake one.
Great. All right, go ahead and roll.
A D20. I got a 3.
Okay.
It will not hit.
Yeah. Lunge past him, and he deftly sidesteps your
Should have
attack.
gone for the sleeping guy.
Yeah.
Or the YOLO coin.
Easier to
This
hit.
will also determine how you sleep tonight.
What? No, I'm already on the rug.
Eh,
Babe, I'm on the rug.
Oh, he's
All right.
so
Jiggly.
pumped to be on the rug.
Gigli, you're next.
All right. I feel inclined to try to take one of these guys captive to figure out what's going on. Because,
The sleeping one.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I guess we should probably dispatch the other one first. Because
You're better off just axing that guy out, and then we could maybe tie up the sleeping guy if you want.
Yeah, because I'm gonna try to drop my battle axe down on the sort of shoulder.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
All right,
D20.
15 plus 5, 20.
Ooh, okay. So go ahead and roll your, what is it, 1d10?
1d10 plus 2. All right, 2 plus 2 is 4.
Oh. So you take a big swing with your axe, and you mostly get Robe, but you sort of nick him, and he dodges out of the way and backs up a few feet.
Yes, but he's lost a crucial portion of his robe.
That's true. All right, back to Glorifficus, who turns his wrath on these two acolytes, and Glorifficus is going to cast a magic missile at the awake guy, and that is going to be... Oh, that guy is dead. Okay, so he throws out his hand, and 3 blazing missiles come out of his palm and just eradicate this priest who falls to the ground. And now all of your attackers have been dispatched besides the guy who is peacefully sleeping in his little orb of sleep from Bookit. So attack phase is over unless you want to keep killing this dude.
No.
Okay.
Let's make him comfortable. He lost a lot of friends today.
A noble instinct, Larry.
Put a pillow under him.
All right, what are you going to do?
I have 50 feet of hempen rope.
A classic variety.
I wondered what you were doing with all that. 50's a lot.
Gigli carries 209 pounds of gear.
Well, a lot of it's in the cart.
Oh, sure.
To be fair, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I propose we tie him up and question him.
I love this idea.
All right.
Glorificus, who took a lot of damage but still seems in pretty good shape. You're starting to realize he's a pretty powerful dude. He kind of shakes off a lot of, sort of his wounds. It was mostly magical damage that he was taking, and walks up to you and says, "No, we must kill him now. No good can come of this. I can tell you everything he'll tell you, and I shall tell the truth, unlike him."
Is that so, Cassidi Mossborn?
I am known by many names. I'm a wizard of great renown all across this countryside. I am known as many things over my
Such
centuries
as?
here on this planet. What?
Yes,
Name
maybe
3 other
outline
names.
a few of them, yeah.
Of course, it is easy for me to come up with any names. Brock Santana, I am known in the East.
Brock Santana?
Yes,
Very cool.
that's right. Bob Creosote, known on the oceans, on the seas,
Yes.
and of course, Steve Peterson over near the southern lands.
You expect us to believe that you are known as Steve Peterson.
Did I say Peterson? I said
I believe you said
Stevenson.
Peterson.
Stevenson.
But what's the name that like your
Stevenson.
closest of friends call you? Like the ones who actually know you inside and out.
What do my friends call me? My friends.
Do you not have friends?
We know you have enemies, like all these dudes we just wrecked.
Listen. I will explain all. Come with me. Come with me to my home.
I'm just saying, if you want to be a wizard of renown, why you change your name every time you step on a new thing?
Yeah.
I just have the
that's
thing is I
suspicious.
have there's sort of nicknames. There's sort of nicknames all over.
Steve Stevenson is not a nickname.
Yes.
Yeah, Steve Stevenson.
You can't even pronounce your own fake name.
A nickname is like Keg Stand or
Yeah.
Sleepy.
Not
Yes.
Brock
Not-
Santana.
Yes.
What you are discussing is an alias used by criminals.
Listen, Paladin, I hate to burst your bubble or whatever, but this guy is literally a thief.
Who, me?
Yes, I do not love it. I'll be honest with you.
I steal from people who have a lot.
Can we try to wake this guy up?
Of course.
Can we do it by singing to him?
If we must.
It wears off after a minute, so it's,
Oh, it
it's
does.
probably,
Oh,
so-
probably
so he's
starting
starting
to
away.
wear off.
So he's starting to wear off. All right.
But yes, you could sing a little. Book it.
We're together.
Okay.
Make it more dynamic, you know.
Yes, sing. Wake this priest.
But you started off, Jiggly.
Oh, me? Okay. Well, somewhere in the deep mining rocky hills of South Prahusa, there was a young boy named...
So,
And
is
he's
this like
awake.
a preamble to this?
Yes, many dwarven songs go on for a rather long time.
So the
One day, his mother ran
acolyte
off
shakes
with
his head. The acolyte shakes his head and sort of shakes the sleep off and sits up and looks around, terrified as he takes in all the carnage around him. And he jumps to his feet and grabs his mace, but he realizes he's probably not going to be able to take you guys.
Did
it's
no
all
one
these-
bind
all
him?
the rope on him.
Yes.
You never tied him up. You said you were going to, and you never did.
No, I wanted
Larry!
to.
Larry, come on.
I believe you said,
not-
I have 50 feet of hempen rope, and then did little with it.
Yeah, you guys made fun of his rope and how long it was and the kind of rope. And
Curse
nobody
my thieving mouth.
in any case, the priest does not look particularly interested in taking all 6 of you on.
Yes, he would be unwise to do
And
so.
Jeff, don't forget Jeff's been here.
Jeff's here the whole time.
Sorry, I was getting beer.
Yes, Jeff.
What I missed?
So the acolyte looks at you, and he says, "If you let me go, I shall not. No harm shall come to you.
No harm shall come to us.
I serve only my master. I have no quarrel with you."
Who's your master?
Yeah, what he work for, what he want, what's like his POV?
I am an apprentice of the luminous order of the Griffin. The sorcerer, of course, this sorcerer before you was my master in the order.
Dwayne looks up from the bird he's been eating. Is this Griffin?
You're overeating the eagle?
Oh, okay, good. It's Eagle. I was worried. All right, back to it.
Wow.
Priest, tell us why your master attacked Glorifficus Stingswallow. Tell us now. We only let you live because we want your information, and if you do not provide it to us,
Jiggly's gonna sing again.
I will sing again.
And the song will be far less interesting.
Yes.
He might be singing now because we can't tell.
Yes, difficult.
He points at Glorifficus and he says, "This impostor has brought great deceit and wickedness upon the luminous order of the Griffin, and he must pay."
Well, okay, but could you get more specific with that?
He murdered a wizard of our order. That is all I know.
Sure,
So did
but we
I.
also,
I.
Yeah, we also just did that, so...
Whose eagle was that?
The eagle was also a member of the order. He actually outranks me, if you
Wait a
can believe
minute,
it.
what?
The eagle is
the giant
member of
Eagle
the
was
order-
part of the order?
The
order
giant
of the
eagles.
Griffin.
The giant eagles are very intelligent creatures. They have their own language. They're very noble.
that
They
true?
yes, they
Yikes.
have great societies up in the mountains. Enormous systems of nesting cliffs and caves.
Right.
I think we gotta decide if we're gonna trust this original wizard guy
Oh,
and
for
go on
crack's
his
sake!
thing.
This is ridiculous. We have a blood pact.
We did share some blood.
We did do the blood pact, yes, I remember this.
Glorifficus, maybe you can just give us a little bit of insight on if you killed a dude from the Griffin crew. Did you kill a whiz?
I will explain everything back at my cabin. I refuse to discuss it in front of this child.
I feel like this guy's not the most trustworthy, but adventure is fun.
Yes.
I say we listen to Dwayne the Orc.
Dwayne.
Dwayne.
They're the tallest and they've seen everything from above.
Giant eagle bone in that mouth.
What be your counsel, Dwayne?
Could use a little seasoning.
Fair.
Yeah.
It was cooked. It was cooked via lightning bolt. So
The
there's not a lot
acolyte
of-
is sort of slowly backing towards the edge of the wood.
Would you
I'm just
stop
going to-
with this?
I'm just going to go. If you're not if we're not fighting and you're not, because I sort of I feel like you guys have your hearts in the right place. Is what I'm thinking. I'm going to just take off back to the order. But I just want to warn you that what you're getting into is really you're going to regret it.
Can I do another spell on him because he's annoying us?
No,
We can
please
just
don't.
put him
back
to
to
sleep
sleep. Yeah.
Back,
Yeah,
to
back
sleep.
to sleep.
Back to sleep with him.
No, please. Are you going to put him back to sleep?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
No. All right. Wisdom save. 20.
Okay.
See, stop it.
Knocked out.
Just stop, okay? Just don't cast anymore. We already did this. We're done. Just let me go.
He's too well rested now. He can't sleep.
Listen, it's 1 against 6, no matter what.
true.
But just
It's
don't.
extremely
Are you
fresh.
gonna put me to sleep for 60 seconds? Please, just let me
Sleep,
leave.
he beep. Sleep, he beep.
No, you can't do it again.
Whoop-a-dee-dee.
No.
It's a lullaby. It's the original sleep spell was a lullaby.
Sleep, beep.
Yes, conventional tactics.
The priest raises his mace, and out of it comes this huge, bright light that shines. It sort of blinds you. You sort of take a step back, flinch for a second, and blink, and you realize that he's just straight up run away. He's back on the path, and he's waving for like a horse or somebody,
eagle.
some traveler to find him.
It just seems like he might be the good guy, and you know the this shit dip. might
Oh,
be the
nonsense!
bad guy.
Don't you want to hear what's going on, dwarf?
Yes.
Let's go to his cabin.
So you can actually almost see the cabin from where you are. It's maybe maybe a quarter mile ahead of you at this point. So you guys head up the trail and you see his cabin, and it is indeed very, very small. It's maybe 15 by 12 feet interior. It's got a little porch covered in thatched roof, with a stone house covered in moss. It looks very unassuming.
Dwayne, I don't think that hot wing's gonna fit in there. You might want to finish that before we even try to get in the door.
Oh.
So you approach the house, and you park your cart that Dwayne is carrying, and Glorifficus goes to the door. He says, "Enter, please."
Oh, right. Interesting place.
There's a little smoke coming out of the chimney. It's actually, if you hadn't just murdered a huge bird and a bunch of sorcerers, this looks pretty quaint. It's pretty nice. It's a nice little woodsy, cozy place.
Small home.
Who's that a picture of? That picture on
Hanging
the
on
wall.
the wall.
Prominently featured in your tiny hovel.
Yes, can you not see that is...
Drawn in wet charcoal.
Yes, I actually got that done at the Prancing Poodle. It's hard to see because it's sort of gestural, but it's actually a picture of me as a young wizard. Before I kind of got all of, wizened.
The stupid names.
Hey, okay, easy. So there's a fire burning in the fireplace, which is a little interesting because he's been gone for a while. He stayed overnight at the inn.
Magic.
There's a cauldron on top of the fireplace for cooking or maybe for making potions or something. There's a simple bed, and there's piles of books on every possible surface. There's urns with scrolls in them. There's a few look like magical items or magical tools sitting around, but it's definitely a place to sleep and study and not much else. So you all sit down in various places, and Glorifficus sits down and he puts his hands together. He sits on his little writing desk there, and he says, "My friends, adventure is coming to all of you. We have a great quest to set out for. But first, as we are friends and as we have promised to trust each other, I must trust you with the truth.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
My name is not.
Oh,
Wow,
continue.
What a twist.
Wow.
I didn't want
Your
to.
name isn't the name that you told
I
us?
didn't want you to learn it this way, but my name is not Glorifficus Stingswallow.
Can we guess what your name is?
Sure. What do you think it is? Might be.
Cassidi Mossborn.
Hey, how did you know? Was it that weird, freaky, tall guy who screamed it at me a bunch of times?
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
certainly an indicator.
I am Cassidi Mossborn. And he takes a deep breath, And as he exhales, the robes and the hat and the beard all sort of melt away from him. And he changes his appearance. And he is... he kind of looks like an old man, but not a human. He's a sort of almost weirdly featureless. He's bald. He's very skinny. He's just wearing sort of gray rags.
Wait, hold on. Group question. Would you?
Yeah.
He's sort of hot and busted in a way.
I don't know.
He is sitting close to the fireplace.
Yes, now I understand what you mean of this dichotomy.
Uh-huh.
I am Cassidi Mossborn. I am a changeling. I was a...
Okay, all right, yes.
I was an apprentice of Glorifficus Stingswallow. May he rest in peace.
Ooh.
Glorifficus found me in the back alleys of Edisport. I was a thief. I was a charlatan, taking the forms of whatever human or creature would net me my next fortune. I was lonely and I was sick, and he took me under his wing and taught me all that he knows. But he is with us no more. He fell, and I took up the mantle to take his place and continue on his quest and learn what things he was trying to find out. He was a member of the Luminous Order of the Griffin. As you may have, I don't know if you've heard that name screamed by some people also.
Yes.
Yes.
But he was a member of that order, and he was training me to replace him when he eventually passed on from this world.
I have a question. Quariel, you are a follower of divinity. What say you of this changeling's character?
Can I make a religion check to see if I have heard of this whole order and everything?
Sure.
I failed, so there's no way I know.
I see you poring over the books over there, Paladin. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Merely seeking to verify your story.
If you don't trust me, please let me show you this. He goes over to a shelf and he pulls out a small piece of parchment paper and he hands it to you. And scrawled in flowery but shaky handwriting is a letter, and it says, "To Cassidi, I leave you everything, including the knowledge we have gathered together. Use it for good. Your talent for illusion must never tempt you to the easy path. Keep your secrets well. Trust your intuition and your friends above all. Glorifficus." See? It's all right there. And look, I understand that I could have forged this, but this is a very important item to me. This is the last shred of evidence that I had that Glorifficus knew me and loved me. So, thanks for your sort of bored silence.
It's like you're showing me.
We've just showed up into your life here, so
it's just felt very intimate. It felt very intimate for us.
I'm sorry.
I do feel more connected to you now.
Yes.
Well, why did you come to us? What do we matter? What us?
What us, indeed.
What us?
Listen, there was corruption brewing in the Order. And Glorifficus was the only one who fought against it.
Okay.
The one sorcerer who knew everything, who Glorifficus shared everything with, all of his knowledge, betrayed and murdered him. That wizard was Rangus. Rangus the wizard.
Rangus.
Familiar with him, I see.
We got a nibble over here.
I am familiar with that swine, Rangus.
We are the architects of the destruction of Castle Braid.
Yes. I know. I've been following you. I will say I took your blood in case I had to take one of your forms. That's how I sort of do it.
I feel like
listen,
that's something you should ask consent for before doing
Right,
it.
I feel like we did a whole strike about this.
Yes.
And you got to scan us with our consent before you do that.
listen,
You
it's
can
just-
be me. You can be me whenever you want.
Thank you, Larry. Thank you.
But there's a price to be paid. It's not great.
There we go.
At the end of the day.
Well, for what it's worth, I don't actually do the stuff that you do. I just look like you. That's all. It's just sort
I
of
don't
more
do
of a
much.
disguise.
Though. I don't do a lot. The only good thing I got going is I got rug time coming tonight. I'm sleeping on the rug. I'm one leg up from where I used to be.
Great. Listen, I'd cooked up this whole thing about how there was treasure.
Like that bird.
What?
Yes. Nothing. Keep going.
The treasure is not bird related. I mean, sure, we'll probably see some birds, but like that's
No,
not.
if you,
No, no,
you
he
cooked up the
cooked it
treasure
up.
like you
It
cooked
was a
up the bird.
Good joke,
You're
and you
lightning.
missed it, Mossborn.
Dwayne,
By telling your boring story.
you ate that bird raw, feathers and all. There was no cooking involved.
Where's lightning?
Shocked by a bolt of lightning, you fool.
Well, yeah, sure. There was
Exterior
like
was crisp.
there was like a 4-inch hole. It was sort of like a hot skewer that went through it. That part was cooked, but
Well, it's
I mean,
an electrical bird. It reaches the entire surface.
Back to answering the question.
what question?
What us?
What us?
Oh, yes, of course. Listen, I do have one tome here that may be of interest to you.
Oh.
Does the name Corm the Blessed mean anything to you?
They grab him by the collar. It's like, you know of God the Blessed. Now tell me everything immediately. Have you one of his sacred texts?
What? No, but I know of him. I know of him well. He was on part of this secret mission, and if he were here today, he would tell you to trust Glorifficus and old me, Cassidi Mossborn. For this, I think, shall be of great interest to you and to him. And he goes over to the shelf and he pulls out a handwritten notebook, and on the cover is written, the Legumicron.
Very well, wizard. He kneels and like places like the Ray of Rhodos. Very well, wizard. You have earned my trust, and as such I pledge, as straight and true as the Ray of Rhodos before you, I shall find these wizards, and I shall kill them.
Oh, great. Yes. I didn't expect you to go quite that far.
All
It sort of
19.
could be like kind of
And
a heist
now,
mission. But yes.
kiss?
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
No.
Thank
if
you,
these
Paladin.
wizards were
Okay.
responsible for the end of Corm the Blessed's life, then they shall meet their end at my sword's point.
Yes, good. What about the rest of you? You all want to do a speech, or you want to just
No,
sort
I
of
like
agree
it.
with
I like how the stuff in your hut is related to the stuff we did, and it all makes sense.
Oh, I'm
and
sorry.
it's
Is that
cool.
like a weird coincidence?
No,
Or is
it's-
it sort of fate?
Yes, sure, it's good. I mean, Quariel sort of does the speeches for us all. We all have skills, and he says the stuff.
He's the hardest nut to crack.
Yes, you shall find no nut harder than I.
Yes,
Well,
that's a hard
Dwayne,
nut.
the Orc Johnson, has some nuts in his trousers.
Those have already been spoken for.
Oh, sorry.
Pocket nuts
George.
for the squirrel.
George takes those. Well, I, Gigli of Clan Benefer, son of Groin, vote that we follow him on this mission.
Yes. Thank you.
We find out the secrets of the orb we have. And
What? Sorry, what?
Nothing.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Great.
All right, fine, but only because Larry and I need to spice some things up.
Yeah, we're at a 0 spice level currently. We are spiceless.
You are mild.
Yes, we're like a Vermont Mexican restaurant. There's not a lot of heat here.
I don't know what either of those words mean, but it sounds specific. Well, folks, that wraps up this installment of Mission to D6. Join us next time when we head out on our adventure with that weird little changeling. Who knows what's going to happen? I certainly don't. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Alexis.
Hey, Ella.
What animal has the most teeth?
I would guess a shark.
A snail.
No, snails don't have teeth.
They have thousands and they are freaky looking.
No, I don't want that to be true. Okay. Did you know that the hippocampus in your brain is named after the half horse, half fish sea creature found in Greek mythology?
I didn't know that, but we're meant to be doing animal trivia and hippocampus isn't a real animal.
Well, that doesn't matter on Comfort Creatures.
You're right, it doesn't matter at all.
Comfort Creatures is a cozy show for lovers of animals of all shapes and sizes, real and unreal.
If that sounds like your cup of tea, then join us every Thursday for new episodes on MaximumFun.org.
Max Fun Meetup Day is on Thursday, April 23rd. Max Funsters from all over are getting together to hang out and celebrate their favorite podcasts. Want to go and meet some friends who like similar stuff and care about the same things as you? Head to MaximumFun.org/meetup to see where and when your local meetup is. Don't see one nearby? Host your own and make some new pals. All you need to do is pick a place that can hold a small group. A bar, cafe, park, library, wherever. Then fill out the form at MaximumFun.org/meetup. We'll add you to the page and help get the word out. So go to MaximumFun.org/meetup and maybe we'll see you on April 23rd.